The secondary network is designed intentionally to focus on improving leadership in schools, recognizing how important school leaders are in improving student learning outcomes. Part of our work focuses on providing coaching, professional development, as well as data support to schools. But it's also about learning about the great practices of school leaders and sharing them with other leaders to ensure that we have a systematic approach to high-quality leadership in the district. One of the critical roles of the network is identifying the great practices of leaders in our schools and sharing it with leaders across all schools. One example is at 360 with Principal Tuttleby and Assistant Principal Norris and the extensive work they're doing to ensure great attendance systems.
To protect our people here at 360, our students and our teachers, and anybody who comes into this building, comes to this space, I think first is instituting some system that eases anxiety. We wanted a place where every child was accounted for in some way. The attendance tracker is just a simple Google Excel doc that our attendance team uses. Our front office staff knows how to use it. It's pretty much if a kid comes in, I put a number 1 and I just highlight the box green. 1 because at the end I sum it all up so I know how many kids is in there. So if the kid is in school, it's just yellow. And then after 2 yellows, I'm calling somebody's home right away. Hey, I don't know where you're at. So at the end of the day, all of our lunch seating charts, so these are the charts that I also cross-reference this stuff by. So I go through this, okay, and I'll make little notes on it, like this kid was here, or this person got picked up earlier, things like that. So we had to do any contact tracing. We knew a check means you were at lunch. These are the tables to sit on. This kid wasn't here on that day. I think that tracking system is effective just because, one, there's accountability piece. If I'm a parent, and I call or something happens, I want to know if my kid was in school. I want to know if my child was in school that day. If I also want to know if there's a seating chart, I want to know who my child was sitting next to. It's our responsibility to know who's in our building. So is it effective because it keeps us on top of who's here, who left, who's doing what. So that's why I think it's effective. On a side note, it helps us get to know all of our kids because I can look at any kid and name and face. I can ask them more questions about their family. So that's one reason why it's been effective. And I think it puts people at ease to know that if something were to happen at school, because I knew who they were sitting next to. But it really is a protective mechanism. It has been able to catch some things that otherwise would have went under the radar and caused much larger problems. So it does protect people in the school, and people feel good about that.